All right, I think we're up and running. Excellent. Let me just lower this camera. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of some technical difficulties. Okay, so who's here? Hey, Colton, what's going on, buddy? Great to see you too, man. How's the stream? Just let me know if everything's good because, like I said, I was having some technical difficulties earlier. Hey, Robin! I'm good, Robin. How are you, buddy? It's great to see you too. How's the stream looking for you guys? Let me know. Can you hear me with the audio? Can you hear me with the mic? Let me just check this, all this stuff. It's great. Okay, that's great to hear, man. I really appreciate that, Colton. Yeah, so what was happening earlier is that my internet connection, was basically disconnecting every every minute or so. So I decided, let me just do the next best thing. Have you powered it off? So I decided, okay, let me just reboot the modem, and here we are. So I figured I'd just take a chance with this. Oh, okay, thanks for that, Robin, man. Once again, great to hear from you. I know it's been a while since we talked. Let me just expand this for the chat window. Yo, it's actually cold here up in Canada as well. I think, fall season is here, so I don't know how it is over there in Sweden. So, you know what I'm going to do? Let me just share this link with everybody. Let them know that I'm actually online. So I'm just going on my Facebook, and yeah. It's great to interact with you too, Robin. I think it's the first time we're kind of like chatting, even though we're not chatting face to face, right? Okay, I'm just putting this going live right now. Hang out with me. So a little intermission, guys. Going live. Or you know what? I'll just jam right now. My computer's really, really slow. All right, just gonna put on some tunes for a bit. Okay, I think here we go. Going live on YouTube. Okay. Audio still good? Yeah, I know. It's just the frame rate. I think I should just stick with the, I think that's much better. Okay, I'm gonna play some V material, and let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm just sticking with one window now. Okay, so we have one song down. I'm just gonna announce this once again on my Facebook. Let me just put, because what happens is that as soon as I put activity on my computer, everything, the frame rate drops. So let's do this here. Just gonna put this on my social media. Go to my channel. Here we go. And copy. jamming on some tunes. Okay, so wasn't particularly inspiring. Let me just tune up for a bit. Slightly sharp. And we are in tune. Excellent. Okay, so basically, to whoever just reached the stream right now, if you're in case what you're wondering what I'm using, I'm basically using a Veg 3. This is a pedal from GobTech. This is based on the diesel amp, I believe a diesel pedal. So this is basically the whole pedal board is straight into the mixer and into the Mac, and that's pretty much how it sounds. Very, very simple setup. Of course, it's going through an IR loader and all that good stuff. So once again, guys, thank you again for your patience for having me to set up this stream, because I lost like my OTG cable for my mixer, and then so I ended up just basically using the computer instead. So let's continue on. What should we do here? Guillaume, how are you, buddy? There we have it. It's so funny. Like as soon as I started playing this song and introduced the pedal, my good friend Guillaume from GobTech arrived here. So great to see you too, man. So once again, guys, thank you again for coming by to the stream. I know it's very, very unannounced, but I think I might have a new flow as to when I'm going to be doing these things. So let's continue on, with the show. So let me just see how everything looks so far. I'm just looking at it on the tablet. How does this look? Oh, that's good. So it does look good. So I can continue on, and let's do this then. So what we have here is that. So basically, for what in case what you're wondering, I'm actually using Streamlabs right now, and let me see if this chat window is gonna work. Let's do this here. Chat box. Nope. Let me put this here. Excellent. Maybe I can make this screen a little bit bigger for you guys. Oh no, stay there. Excellent. Okay, put this back. So once again, guys, I'm basically just using all pedals, for this video. I'm just using this whole pedal board that I have right behind me. I'm actually using the V grinder boosting the VEJ 5, which is based off a diesel pedal. Yes, if you're in case what you're wondering if the how the pedal sounds on its own, let me just turn off the grind. This is pretty much like the rhythm sound. And then we'll turn it back on. Yeah, so pretty much like the pedal sounds really good, with with it boosted. So that's just, of course, that's just my thing. It's not just me being biased with the company itself. They've been very good to me as well, and yeah. Oh yeah, and of course the most important thing when using the VEJ 5 pedal is that we don't want to get the gain past 6. Any higher than that, it starts squealing and it doesn't sound good. So in this case, what the professor says is just use the presence knob, and all that good stuff, just to adjust the high end and everything. And I basically just use the I think the deep for the resonance part of the pedal. So all right, let's choose another song here. What should we do here? I haven't done this in a while. This song is called Venom in My Blood from the second album, Chaos Immortal. It's been a while since I played this. Whew. That shows how rusty I am. I haven't played these songs in a while. So thank you guys again for showing up to the stream. I really do appreciate that. Let me hear that one more time on this. Whew. That shows how rusty I am. This is pretty much like the rhythm sound. Maybe I think the guitar might be too loud, so probably do a little bit of some adjusting here. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an impromptu sound check. there you go. That's another song from the second album called 8213. Okay, so once again, guys, in case you just reached the stream, I'm just basically using a pedal board. I'm using the Guptec Veg 5 straight into the interface, into the mixer, and into the Mac. So yeah, thank you guys again for checking this out. And let's continue on. So I wonder, should I switch out another pedal? Let's continue on. So excellent. Okay. What we'll do, I think we'll go back to the first album again. Yeah, let's do a little bit of some Betrayal. And there we go. That is once again. Quit that. Basically, that was from the. Basically, I can't believe I just said that. I was playing Betrayal. That's from the very, very first album, and one of the very first songs that I wrote before when I got into the whole songwriting thing. So, how many people do I have here? It looks like I got two viewers. Nice to see you guys. How does everything sound? How's the sound? With the music and the guitar. Hopefully, everything is balanced out. And let's continue on. Let's see what we'll do here. Okay. You know what? I'm going to try another pedal here. I'm going to try out a different distortion. So I'm just going to turn off the guitar. Give me a second. Turn off that compressor. Okay, let's turn this off. What should we use? Looks like I need two hands for this. So give me a sec, guys. I'm going to switch a different distortion pedal. Hey, Gwen, how are you? It's good to see you. How are you? I'm just playing a little bit of some music from the very, very, from the first two albums. So I think what I should do next time, I think I should announce this much more ahead of time rather than just doing this unannounced, right? So, such is life. Okay. So what you heard earlier was basically from the GoPtech. I was using the Veg 5 pedal. It's very, very high gain, and it sounds very, very good when it's boosted. So yeah, GoPtech's a very, very nice company. They're just as friendly as everyone, as well as my good friend Gwen from France. Thank you so much again for for making me an artist for your company. I really do appreciate it. I love the strings. They last a long time. It's really, really killer. Okay. Okay, so I think maybe we'll use the gin tonic. I think I said that earlier, right? Okay, so what I have here, so to anyone who's on the stream right now, I know I don't have a lot of people on right now. This is a pedal that I got from the Ukraine. This is a gin tonic pedal. This is basically made for like djent, for like djent music. And but I've always liked the sounds of the distortion with djent music. So this sounds really, really good with with any genres. For example, like the music that I play, that is melodic death metal. So I'm actually going to hook this up right now. Doing good, Gwen. I'm doing really, really good. Today is actually just a day off where I'm just playing some music. It's just to keep me practicing. Practicing some material. You know how it is. So, like I said, this was really, really unannounced. That's why I'm just doing this live stream, just practicing, showing, all the songs that I have, so far. And yeah, that's the best way to keep things active, is just showing that I am active, right? So, let me just get my guitar. Oh, looks like it's clipping already. Okay, so this is pretty much how it sounds. This is just like the guitar going straight into the mixer. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna do once again a little sound check here. Okay, we're gonna cut down the bass. Too much bass gives that, like, you know, that oomph. So. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So this is the pedal now, not boosted. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Now with the signature pedal on, get that nice crunchy sound. Okay, I'm just gonna see how this sounds in a mix, and then we'll start jamming again. From the second album, this is called Way of the Warrior. Thank you, Gwen. Oh. Woo! And that's once again from the very first album called The Art of Violence. And this is actually, I'm sorry, I'm picking my nose here. It's from the very first album. This is all on Spotify. All music is on there. Thank you guys again for checking out the stream. So it is a Wednesday afternoon. Here, I'm sorry about that. So it's a Wednesday afternoon here in Canada. What I'm doing right now is just playing some material from, from the first V albums. And yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm just using pedals only. We're not hooked up to any amp. Everything is going straight into the computer, and what you're hearing is just pedals only. So what I have here is basically the Gentonic. This is actually the rhythm sound that I have. Very, very underrated pedal. I know I've seen the prices online, and basically I know it could be a little bit pricey, but the good thing to do is to always check out the websites. For example, with products, like every once in a while, there's going to be like you're going to have like a Black Friday on on November. Sometimes sales do happen. Sometimes it's good to check out you know people's products. Always follow their pages. Sometimes you never know when these sales come along. So I got really, really lucky when I got the Gentonic pedal from my friend Konstantin. He's a very, very brilliant pedal maker. I really enjoy his pedal. So yeah, it sounds very, very good. And I am not getting paid to say that. And if you're wondering what I'm using a Solar A2.6C, and this is loaded with Skull Strings, of course. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you, Gwen, again. So in case you're wondering, this is what I'm using. This is the Skull Strings Daryl V custom set. I think it looks really good here. This is basically a 10 to 56. So what I've done is that when I went to Skull Strings site, I was looking for a gauge that would be suitable for my playing. And when I made my custom set, I really did not want to get into the whole like Daryl V artist, signature set. I wanted to make a set that was going to be suitable for my playing. And of course, rather than having my picture on the product, I figured, you know what, let's just make a skeleton because it's Skull Strings, Daryl V into a skull, skeleton, boom. So that's how it is, guys. Hey, Brian, what's going on, buddy? It's great to see you, man. Yeah, so I was kind of like doing this unannounced. So I think I should be announcing this maybe better. Maybe I think I should do this maybe on a Friday. I think maybe a Friday. I'll maybe announce it again. And Gwen, thank you again for sharing the link. That's much, much appreciated. I love you for that, and I really love you for your support, for everything that you do. You guys are really, really nice people. I really hope they'll see you guys in NAMM one day, because it feels like we are, like we're like family. So Brian, how are you, buddy? So I see. Oh, you're off work? Yeah, dude. Yeah. How's the weather over there? It's getting a little bit chilly up here in Toronto. So, yeah. Not a bad day. Okay, no, that's okay. Uh, Work. It's always good to have work. So, in case what you might have missed, I'm actually using the. Let me just turn off this. I'm gonna turn off the guitar. I'll show you what pedal I'm using for the sound. I am using the Gentonic that I got from Konstantin, the guy from the Ukraine. Sorry, I had to use like one hand. Shitty. Yeah, cold and rainy. Yeah. So this is it. So I'll do it like a little bit of some, rhythm tones on here. You know. Yeah. So this is the Gentonic pedal, and I think since you're here, maybe. By the way, you made a really, really good video. I think that was yesterday when you did with Mala. Very, very good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna just play this right now. I'll show you how it sounds on its own. I'm gonna need two hands. I don't want to destroy my guitar here. Okay, excellent. Yeah, I actually agree. I mean, I was just thinking about it the other day. I'm doing the podcast, and I was like, you know what? This is maybe like kind of like a supplemental video of what we're talking about, and yeah, we'll talk about how we get rhythm tones and everything. So so this is the pedal. It's already hooked up to the board. So I think this is going to be like maybe a new thing when we do the podcast. So when we do this, hopefully it works out because this Mac is struggling a little bit. So what I've done is that this pedal board is going straight into the mixer and into the Mac, and everything else I'm just playing like the music again into the mixer. I had a little bit of some trouble earlier, with the live stream because I lost one of my cables, the OTG cable. I must have misplaced it since the last stream. So yeah, Gwen's a sweet lady. She shares everything. She's a very, very supportive person. I think that's what drew me to Skull Strings in the first place. I was introduced to them by Jeremiah. You might know him. He's from Hawaii. He sends a lot of, very, very good vibes. Such a pleasant fellow. Introduced me to Gwen, and I was like, you know what? I ain't going back. Okay, I'm just gonna get the guitar. So one thing about playing in your bedroom is like, the bed is just like right over here. So let's do this. Hey, Hans! Yeah, even Hans is here. It's great to see you too, buddy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna basically play the pedal with the grind turned off. So, in case you're wondering what pedal, this is actually the very, very first pedal that I got from GovTech. This is the grinder right here, and basically it's like a 3-in-1. It's a 3-in-1 like integrated preamp clone, so it's very, very, very cool. And then they made it like a signature model for that. So even though I'm not really a guy that likes to call things like signature model and all that good stuff. So okay, so I have the Gentonic pedal on its own. It's good to see you guys interacting with each other. I know the last time I talked to Hans was something in regard to my channel. I think someone inherited it was basically a Discord thing where basically my music page was being inherited by someone else. Hans came in and he just said, "Hey, what are you doing to Daryl's music? This doesn't belong to you." So I think it would take maybe like months later, and then the person actually let the music go, and I was able to inherit the music back, and everything is back onto my channel. So this is good. Oh, Hans, so you're basically just an eavesdropper, right? You're always just like reading all the comments and stuff. But hey man, you're a really awesome supporter. I've seen like your playlists on Spotify, so I really, really appreciate that. You're really, really awesome. Yeah, so this is the pedal. This is the Gentonic pedal on its own. And the gain is basically set to like, let's say like 2 o'clock. And it sounds pretty good. And then when I put the GovTech signature pedal on, I put this on 33 mode. Whoop, sorry about that. So you get that nice saturated sound, and there we have it. So let's do this here. What should we play? Should we go back to the first or second album? I'm just looking on Spotify right now, or maybe I could play a little bit of some Corrosive. Let's do a little bit of some Corrosive. So Hans, if you haven't heard of this band, this was a band I've helped out in Toronto. So although I'm not officially a member, I was always just basically their interim, member. I was basically just, whenever they called me, I was always there to play. So anyways, this is Corrosive. That's with a K, Korrosive. And let's play some, maybe, yeah, let's do Chaotic Evil. And there you go. That's Corrosive. That is Corrosive with a K. That's a Toronto thrash metal band over here. You know, they've been helping out for the past like a year and such. So they usually call me if they need any help. The last time, what happened was that their guitarist was out of the country, and the next thing that they did was they called me because I practically knew most of their material, and I wasn't going to be the replacement, because I didn't want to stick myself with one genre only. And they wanted to play thrash, but I'm more of a melodic death metal guy. However, I can always adapt and play all types of music. But my preference is playing melodic death, playing mixing it up with a little bit of thrash here and there. So guys, once again, thank you again for checking out the stream. I really do appreciate it. So that's the pedal on its own. Nice saturated tone. And yeah, so me and Brian, I talked to Brian about this. We're gonna be doing maybe like a tone video on how I get rhythm sounds. So basically, I'm just doing everything that's on the fly right now. So I'm just using basically preamp pedals where they sound like they emulate a specific amplifier that's out there. So in this case, what I have, I have another pedal from GoUpTech. This is the Veg 3. This is based off, I believe, the Rev amp. I think this is it's the purple channel. So they put like a like an eggplant, So they say this makes very very healthy tones. Yeah, this one sounds pretty good on its own. But the underrated pedal that I like is the Gentonic. I think it sounds really really good though. So yeah. So Brian, what do you think of that? How does it sound to your ears? So I'm gonna turn off the Veg, not the Veg, the Gentonic. Actually, I'll turn it on without the booster. Yeah, it sounds so. Basically, this is going straight to Ola England's IR. So with that, it already sounds like a preamp. Maybe just puts a little bit of some delay here. Okay, sorry guys, I was just checking out the how it looks out there. Okay, let's continue on with the show. So what I'll do, maybe let me just check out. I'm just looking at the album one more time. So I'm just basically feeding the the Spotify into the mixer. It's going straight into the Mac. Basically, what you're hearing is what you get. Acoustic chords. You know what? Let's do Acidized, even though like there's a solo playing on it. Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Hans. There we go. That's pretty. That's Acidized from Corrosive. Uh, they're very good thrash metal band. In the beginning, I was what is that like? It took a while for me to get used to it, but as soon as I heard their when they recorded this album, I was really blown away at how it sounded. That's funny, Hans. Thanks for that. Are you sure? I really appreciate that, man. You're really kind. You're a really supportive guy. I'm just testing that frame rate. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's just the camera. I don't think it's me though. Okay, let's maybe choose another song. So once again, I really appreciate that you guys came out for this impromptu stream. Let me just turn that off. Check my Instagram for a second here, see if anyone caught my message. Yeah, I think it's. I should probably do this maybe on a Friday. I think it'd be much more better than than on a weekday on a Wednesday. I think everyone's still at work right now. Anyways, uh it's a bit yeah. So what I'm doing is just practicing. I think maybe this is just a good way of practicing material. Try not to be very boring, but hopefully you guys are enjoying this so far. I really do appreciate it. It helps me to talk better, and to present myself more. So that way, when my videos come out, I think people can get like an idea of who I am. Because it's good. It's good to practice. So you're the wildest crowd ever. Okay, so I'm just gonna down tune to drop C. Maybe we'll play something from the Lubell era. So I'm basically looking back at the tuner. Okay, so as soon as I drop the to drop C, it's a little bit more bass than as usual. So when it comes to my rhythm tone, we always want to cut back a bit. That's much better. Maybe a little bit higher. A little bit more gate. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's do something maybe from the Lubell era. This is V. I'm just going back here. Just gonna check it out on Spotify once again. So in case you're wondering, Hans, yeah, I am still working on the third album with Lubell. However, because of this pandemic, just a lot of shit happening. In case you didn't know, I had also congestive heart failure like back in late March, but I survived. I made it. I got myself back in good health again. So just a lot of things happening, with these crazy times. But there looks like there's gonna be light at the end of the tunnel. We just have to hang on to that hope, stay positive, and just do our best, whatever we can. You know. Okay. Who else is on here? Is Brian still here? Gwen, I think she's still here. So I adjusted the gain a bit, so get a little bit of that tightness, then oversaturation. Yeah, no, it happened, Hans. Oh, cool, Brian. Thanks for that, though. Thanks for confirming. Yeah, I had the heart failure was just I was going through a lot of like a lot of stress because I was basically unemployed for like 2 years. I lost my job, and then I had a little bit of I had some employment insurance. It was good, for a year, and then after that, when it expired, I think I started to panic a little bit, and I wasn't taking care of myself. So I was just like, you know, as soon as I quit coffee, I think that also contributed that to a lot. So I think I was addicted to caffeine, and then by the time when I decided to quit because I was having so many migraines, I think that's what brought the high blood pressure to like its extreme. So, anyways, that's what it is. That's what happened. But I'm in good health. I lost some good weight. I went from 215 to 195. So, yeah, and I've been working out a lot. So I'm just keeping myself in good health. Okay, let's do something from the Lubell era. Let's do Event Horizon. It's been a while since we have. Actually, it's going to be the first time I played this live. So let's check it out. There you go. That's from the very very first single that I wrote with Lubel, and what did you say here, Hans? I love his voice. Are we talking about the vocalist of the track, or are we talking about something else? And Lubel is a female vocalist if we are in the same subject. And yeah, I think we'll continue with that. So once again, guys, I really appreciate the little crowd that I have here today. I think I should do this again maybe on Friday. I think I'll maybe properly announce this. Like maybe we'll get some more people. We'll get like the Evil Wizard. We'll get everybody here. I think it's better that I announce this a little bit more ahead of time. Hopefully, I'll have like a better what do you call that? Better bandwidth, you know. Yes, and what I've also noticed, Hans, is that the new songs that I wrote with Lubel, with Event Horizon and Soul of Perdition, I noticed it's very very popular, like in Germany. You know, like I've seen a lot of like the crowds is like basically the music in Germany, and yeah, it's actually a female vocalist if that's what we're talking about. Her name's Lubel. I put her biography on my Spotify, and you should be able to read it there. She's from a band called Zeno Devada or Zeno Devada. I could be wrong. And yeah, very very excellent band. I discovered her when she was playing in a band called Desken Gott, and then I looked her up because the last vocalist, decided to. He said he retired, but I say he quit. It depends on what version that you heard, but I think he actually quit. It's very very sad, but it is what it is. Life goes on, and yeah, we just move forward. So what we'll do is, since Hans really liked Event Horizon, I think we'll continue on with the next track, and we'll go on with Soul of Perdition. So once again, guys, this is Soul of Perdition. we go. Alrighty then. So it's basically it's how long have it? Oh man, almost an hour and a half of being here playing for you guys. So guys, once again, thank you again for showing up for the stream. So I'm gonna cut this a little bit short, and I really want to thank you again. I really appreciate your support, despite like the little crowd that I have today. This is just based the real me, the real Daryl V, just practicing guitar, keeping myself active, still writing music, still playing, and yeah, I think I'll announce this ahead of time, maybe on my Instagram as well as my Facebook. I think maybe we'll try to go for Friday. I could do another practice run again tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And hopefully like the bandwidth will be very, very good. So once again, guys, thank you again for showing up. I really do hope to see you all again. I will be back. I'll aim for Friday. I'll announce everything on my Instagram if anything. All right, guys. Thank you again. I love you guys. I will be back and I shall return. Okay, thanks again, Brian. Thanks again, Gwen. And to